no plans at all. Evil man's always transcending. Fighter like sheep, swallow everything. Always simpletons or pretending.
This is your moment of clarity from LeeCamp.net. We sentence drug dealers to go to jail because we're told drugs are harmful. And some are not, but some are. So we believe in sending people who sell harmful things to prison, right? Why have I never heard of a weapons contractor going to jail? Never have. Seems like the they're selling is way more deadly. And it doesn't even get you high. You don't even get to see God in your chicken pot pie before a drone attack. Seriously, drug dealers must think to themselves, I'm a hazard to the community? But that guy's selling surface-to-air missiles. Come on! I'm selling weed. I've got dupes. That guy's got drones. My even helps dying people feel better. His creates dying people. There's a drug dealer in every town in America. Meanwhile, his wipes towns off the map. I mean, seriously, he's selling some bad Arrest him, mother. It came out last week that the NYPD over the past decade has spent over 1 million hours arresting people for low-level marijuana possession. 440,000 arrests for 25 grams or less. People just trying to self-medicate themselves for a difficult illness called life. Life requires some medication. For most people, you know, it does. Otherwise, it flares up and stings like a bitch. Sometimes I use a life medication called whiskey. Other people use pot. For others, it's dressing up like the Power Rangers. And for still others, it's strangling themselves during sex. Why make people's life medication illegal? And the true effect of those nearly 500,000 arrests is basically just up people's lives. Sure, some of them were hardcore drug users or dealers, but probably 95% of them were just average people who happened to be standing around when the NYPD decided to fill their up someone's life quota. That's what it does. It just someone's life. They're going to have trouble getting a job. It's going to destroy the relationships. Perhaps they get in a fight while they're in prison and they end up in there even longer. Basically, the NYPD spent 1 million hours just making sure people's lives were and then afterwards, if I were one of those people, I would need to smoke a bowl. Because God messed up. And then just a few days ago, a New York police officer testified in court that the department does indeed enforce an illegal quota system, making sure officers have a certain number of arrests or stop and frisks per month. And let's be honest, a disproportionate number of those frisks are done on black and Hispanic people. If you're a white woman, you'd have to be running down the block on fire while intentionally farting on elderly people to get arrested. But if you're a black man at the end of the month, holy shit, you shouldn't even go outside because there's a 75% chance of incarceration. Come to think of it, there should be a weather forecast for police activity so black and Hispanic people could turn on the TV and see if they should stay in tonight. As you can see on the map, in areas of Brooklyn and some parts of the Bronx, there should be a smattering of stop and frisk tonight with heavier possession arrests in the area later tonight. If you're a black man, we recommend you stay in, but if you must go out, you should bundle up in some sort of hipster clothing or something. Chance of arrest drops precipitously if you have on suspenders and a bowler cap. Alright? In fact, new studies coming out of MIT show that the chance of arrest is inversely proportional to the circumference of your pant leg. Where's that app for the iPhone? Somebody get on it! We could call it the Weather I'm Gonna Get Arrested for Forecast app. For short, we could call it the Weather Forecast app. See what I did there? And that's been your moment of clarity from LeeCamp.net. Leave a comment about what you think of our drug laws. Which drugs should be legal and which ones should not? And how should we change our draconian drug laws? And to help MOC keep going, go to donateyouraccount.com/LeeCamp. It takes like 3 seconds. And of course, keep fighting.
No plans at all. Evil man's always transcending. Fighter like sheep, swallow everything. Always simpletons or pretending.